Oh, I forgot to reset the broadcast. All right, well, here we go. Part two of our weekly test show. Just about done with Let's Make a Deal. Coming to the big deal of the night. It's worth almost $70,000, and we will see Oh. I had a lot of fun with that. Uh-oh. Yep, on this must have stuck. Oh, we had it for a second. Oh well. Okay, welcome to part two of our of our Bubble Guppies birthday bash on our weekly Test Wednesday program. Yeah. Boy, what a fun prime time we had. What a fun prime time. Gave away cars, gave away $60,000 in cash. A lot of prizes. A lot of fun to be had, I must say. Alrighty, so let me see. Washington and Wood. Gallia and Lawrence, 943. Since we're going to be doing it all on the local. Oh, yikes. We'll do them both on the local because SKG is there. And we're going to have a little fun with this thing, too, that we were having. Okay. All right, now before we get back to that, we got a couple things we need to go back on first. We'll start with the SKG Weekly. We'll start with the WSKG Weekly. So for some reason, John still has it on his weather scan. Still on the weather scan, it still does log only. Should have just moved it over to the local. He should have pulled it from the weather scan after moving it to the local. All right, next is flood warning.
Flood warning. Issued at 9:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Flood warning in effect until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday. Flooding caused by...
So as this continues on here, we had quite a fun day today, let me tell you.
Hazardous weather can be expected until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday. Impacts, flooding of Duck Creek and its tributaries is in.
So,
Additional details.
if you all remember that that project we did, you know, where I took one of my pacer things and, you know, tried to overlap it with many songs, with some songs, with other songs. In fact, I actually tried it with a lot of a lot of chiptune songs from my collection. And I know it didn't catch the other part, but got a big surprise as to what we're gonna be doing next with it. All right. So now the next one, either we keep going on the local, because there's actually 3 of them. So do we keep going on the local, or do we do the Mass NWR? I'm gonna do the Mass NWR. So earlier in the show, we've been talking about, you know, what made Bubble Guppies a very special part of my life, how it holds a special place in my heart, and everything else like that. And everything else like that. So, but it doesn't matter which one we do, it's the same thing. And I got a big surprise as to what we're going to be doing next with that pacer thing. But I'll show you all also a little bit of what we were doing earlier in the show. And then, of course, we're going to play Deal or No Deal with Brandon in the next hour.
Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night. The hazardous weather can be expected. It's harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Report flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 800-401.
That's a screwed up script. That's a very screwed up script. Alrighty. So, that's the last of it. Now to show you what we were doing earlier in the show. So we'll set that aside for now. We'll come back to this.
Flight 125 is conducting a test of the alert. This is only a test.
Yeah, I've been replacing Una's line with random pre-rolls and such. And this one here, I actually turned one of Yalek's songs into something that I call the I Can't Get a Signal remix, which is, well, really what it is. It's just Una saying I can't get a signal, except each word is said at each beat of this part of the song right here. It's this part mainly. That was great. I'm gonna save this for later. I'm gonna call this I Can't Get a Signal remix. And we'll lower that down for later. Alright. And then I try it with a few other clips as well, including Dimension 8. Here's how Dimension 8 turned out. Let's go to the beginning of it. This was the second song I tried. I even threw TOP in there too. Threw WTOP into the mix.
Washington, Washington.
And then how it all just stops. This part was a little difficult. Yeah, that part was a little difficult. And then this one's blank. Yeah, I don't need it because it's blank. And this was actually the first attempt, and this was actually one of the best attempts yet. And this one, I used Radio Dance Zone as its base. I like the way it starts. And then actually later on, I added Air 1. I added Air 1 later on. Yeah, it's just what you think it is. It's just air, air, air. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Oh, what's this still doing? Yeah, I was gonna try and do a 5435 version of that. What's for dinner? I had leftover chicken and rice. Actually, today I had some sort of, oh my gosh. I can't remember the pronunciation of it, but it was some sort of French dish we had for dinner tonight. I already forgot the pronunciation, but at least I was taught of it earlier this week. Anyway. Oh, goodness. I think he may know what's going on in the background. So now this is the third version of a Bubble Guppy themed pacer test thing that I made back in 2020. And it's still running the old database of songs. There have been many, many more since then. I gotta bring it up as soon as I can get recordings of those other songs. I'll pretty much have all the songs from every episode of the series. Actually, the entire series, every episode, every special, and all of that. But now I'm curious to see if Paramount is ever going to make a feature length movie of the show and release it in theaters, or better yet, even release individual season sets or the complete series on DVD. That would be wonderful to see. Would love to see Paramount release the complete series of this show on DVD. That or the full length special, or a special full length movie. I would love to see either or. I would love to see either or. Yikes. I would love to see either or. Both would be even better. Alright. We've been playing with chiptunes. Now I think it's time for Yalek to step in the spotlight. So we're trying it with 5435 first. So essentially, in this little, experiment here, this would be my point of view, canceling out what the other students would be hearing. The other students would be hearing this bubbleguppy stuff, and since I had wireless headphones, I would block it out with this music here. But that's no, you should be hearing this pacer test thing. So then, as it continues on, the volume is only then increased. And then, of course, I follow suit as well. Barely hear any traces of that other one now. Although I'm actually already visualizing what the video part of it actually looks like. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to play too much of it, but that sounds great. Now, somewhere I already have an audio recording. Oh, do I already have one? Because I know I have. Oh, it's this one. Oh yeah, this is Never Seen Again. Nope. Oh yes, L House Keeper's Kite. We're gonna try this one now. So here we go. This is gonna be great. Bubbleguppy's Pacer, featuring Flutter Realm. Yeah, Flutter Realm versus L House Keeper's Kite. And then the song immediately begins. Let's break this up a little bit. Sounds like a really good piece of music. West WIWX. Let's see what Amtrak 3 came through as well. 9:43 a.m. is 3. Nothing at the end of that. There's the 3. Oh yeah, that's great. L House Keeper's Kite with this whole thing. But I think there was another one. There was actually another one. It wasn't Pacer related. It was probably something else. I gotta see where it is. What the heck did I call it? Oh, I think this is the original one. Yeah, it looks to be the original. It looks to be the same thing. Ending line. What could it be? What could it be? Love of God, Pacer? No. More audiophile fun. Oh yeah, this is where this is where I mixed a few random things together. Una versus Yalek. Ooh, this is fun. What's this one? Oh yeah, where I mixed 5435. Oh, is this the slowed down variant? Yep, the same exact variant that was used on I-94. Oh, this is my original sign-off clip. Yeah, it's just essentially the sign-off backwards. Rare Comet Score Orchestra. Oh, it's where I slowed it down. Unexpected item remix. What the heck? Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Did a little bit of a remix of that. What's this special sign off? I wonder. Ow. Oh yeah, that's where I slowed everything down. Ski Ball Uno. What the heck is this one? Oh yeah, where I mixed construction site and that Maryland lottery commercial where I mixed them all together. Pre-roll fun. Yeah, it's just what you think it is. I mixed pre-rolls and such together. Let's put it all together and see what happens.
Emergency alert station. We now pause to test our. This is a test of. This station is testing its emergency alert equipment. This is a coordinated monthly test of the in your area.
The K-Love in your area.
With you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency, the EAS provides timely emergency warnings.
That was it. Yeah, it's just a random little thing that I made. I think this is the original variant. Yeah, this is where I put reorder and taxes on top of it. That's where I tried to put reorder with taxes on top of it, and besides, this is actually the full. This is the full version. That thing that I did, that was only 5 minutes long. This is the full. In fact, these audio clips alone, I think, are like. I think these are like about 15, 20 minutes each. Let's see. Three. Yeah, I think these are like 10, 15. Yeah, they think these are 10, 15 minutes each. Each of those recordings out of business. I think this is where I did all those out of business commercials. Let's just listen to a few of them and see. Yeah, I made I hope this isn't one of those crappy recordings. Yeah, it's one of those crappy recordings that I did. Oh my gosh. And what's this negative? I wonder. What is this? Discouraging. Oh yeah, that's where I mocked the K-Love pre-roll. Oh yeah, that's where I mocked the K-Love pre-roll and turned the positivity the other direction. Modified K-Love, is this the same thing? RAD3. Oh yeah, this was everything leading up to that test, or that 1 week lead from that one time. Or is it something else? Yeah, I think I just took this recording and lowered the pitch of everything. McDonald's, what's this? Is it just the McDonald's thing? Yep, just as I thought. And I think I did make a recording. Oh, great. Am I going to get back into McDonald's now after all of this? Yeah, and I even threw Una asking about dinosaurs as a bonus in there. I mean, what's this Maryland Gavin Bay? I think I remember I put this is the Maryland in there. Yeah, this is the Maryland, this is the Maryland, this is the Maryland. Wait, whoa, what? What? Sign off to Pacer 3, Ceramic Tile. I put everything in here. Let's take a listen. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I think it. Yeah, I think it just. And then the K-Love Weekly from January 21st that I decided. From January 31st of last year that I decided to leave. Now this is what. Now this is what begging a K-Love test. Okay, it's enough. K-Love ID. Oh yeah, where I lowered the pitch of that. K-Love IDs at once. Where I put every single K-Love ID. I don't even know what city name that is with them all playing together. I have honestly no idea. EMS singular, yeah, it's just what it is. What's this Gage Markle event? Oh yeah, where I mixed his choir concert with the Mark Levin anthem. Anyway, Can't Stop Una EMF. What's this one? Let's see. This is Can't Stop Coming with Construction Site and the K-Love pre-roll being thrown in midway. Buena Vista Overlap and BG Nye. Yeah, it's like Bill Nye the Science Guy, I'm guessing. It's all these Buena Vista things all together at once. And then this, let's see. Yep, I mixed a bunch of stuff together in that one. Alaska MNAT font. Oh yeah, this is where I did a lot of stuff with the Alaska MNet. Where I merged them all together into this one, I don't know if this is the full version or not, but I'm sure there's more than that. Yeah, I think it goes like, it goes really far down. In fact, it goes like 15 minutes all together, give or take.
State of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska.
Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of commercials too.
The entire state of Alaska. 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 The entire state of Alaska.
Today.
Entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska.
The entire state of Alaska.
The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska.
Please help me. Your food will be.
The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. Yeah, try to put all this at once.
Entire state of Alaska.
Yeah, that's how it all ended. Let's hear it all from the beginning. This entire 10-minute masterpiece, let's hear it all from the beginning.
The entire state of Alaska.
Scan it now. To start, simply begin scanning.
The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska.
This
The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. Entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Idaho, including the entire state of Alaska.
The new Air One. Worship now.
This is a test of
The entire state of Alaska.
This is a test of
The entire state of Alaska.
Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System.
This is a test of
The entire state of Alaska.
Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System.
This station is testing
The entire state of Alaska.
the if this is an evacuation or other emergency. An official message was would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test. Brought to you by
The entire state of Alaska.
This is the required weekly test of the emergency alert system for
The entire state of Alaska.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations of
The entire state of Alaska.
equipment that can quickly warn
The entire state of Alaska.
The civil authorities have issued a required weekly test for
The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska.
Entire
State of Idaho, including every county,
Genesee County,
and the entire state of Alaska.
I enjoyed that. Oh, that's it? Okay. Rolling on.
12 p.m.
Message in pause. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska. The entire state of Alaska.
This system is activated to quickly provide warnings during emergencies or to inform listeners of
The entire state of Alaska.
tests of the system are conducted on the first day of every month at 15 p.m. Central Time. Additionally,
The entire state of Alaska.
may or
the entire state of Alaska.
Understand what has happened during emergency and what you need to do. This is the entire state of Alaska. 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 The entire state of Alaska.
So essentially, I just had to replace a lot of things in these clips with the entire state of Alaska.
The entire state.
in Anchorage. The preceding signal was a test of
The entire state of Alaska.
Oh boy, my dad was intrigued by the Alaska thing. Alrighty. Alright. So, so we have about 15 minutes left here. Let's play around with the L House, let's play around with the L House Keeper's Kite a little more. Then I'll just, I'm surprised Yalek hasn't even acknowledged everything that's going on yet. The video is already approaching 3 hours now. So this is my point of view with the L House Keeper's Kite, and this is the flutter round that everybody else would be hearing in this particular scenario. Let's try in a lower tone now. So now it's really low. It's really slow now. So this is what our housekeeper's kite now sounds like. So now this is what L housekeeper's kite sounds like in slowed down to 0.71. It's really now everything is like really slow. It sounds really nice when it's slowed down like this. But I prefer it in the original speed. This must be from previous thing. Yeah, it is. It's really That sounds wonderful, really. And just now looking at Apple Maps Street View imagery, so it looks like they've done substantial updates to it. In fact, now the pool that was once there is gone. All right, this is at 79. I'll let it keep charging, and I should adjust this one here too. Maybe unplug that as well because it's at 60%. Let's play it backwards. Why not? Let's play the entire thing backwards now. So this is what Owl House Keeper's kite sounds like backwards. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound lovely when it's played backwards? It is. So that's basically what Owl House Keeper's kite sounds like backwards. Basketball is going to air tonight. Well, I won't get this. I won't be seeing it, unfortunately. Having too much fun with the Guppy's birthday bash. Yep, that's right. Deal or no deal time.
That should be my new intro song every time I come on.
The new intro theme, the flow chip tune that I use now for my intro theme.
It's this one from Gower that I got stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, I've got a ton of them. I've been having too much fun with Yalek last night while the Guppies were on. Yeah, I've been having so much.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Yep, been having so much fun with that. So, as we continue awaiting Air One to take 2 seconds out of their time to run their weekly test, which they're due to run tomorrow, if they want to do it.
And somebody, I don't know if I think somebody originated a DC test. I don't know if it was TOP or iPause or who.
It was TOP.
TOP actually originated it, you
Yeah,
think?
of course they did. The pre-roll and everything.
Did they fail though?
They did it properly.
Oh, they did it smooth, good, and correct.
Yeah, that's how.
Did we get a new audio file? Did we get a new audio file?
Nope, they've just been using the same messages that we've been used to.
They got the same message again.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's get to our game.
Hello and welcome to Deal or
All
No
right,
Deal.
iKing,
I'm Howie
are you
Mandel,
ready?
and this evening you could walk away with a huge cash prize.
He is. I know Jack's
You're
ready.
going to have to be lucky,
Tom and Ben, are you
gutsy,
ready?
and have a great sense
Tom
of
and Ben,
time.
let's get them in here.
Now I think
ready,
it's time I
audience?
introduce you to my better half. Actually, 26 of my
We're
better
all
half.
ready. Ladies, please.
Please.
I know I'm ready. So, and I'm the most important guy here. So, yeah.
That's right. He's the star of the show. More importantly, Una's the star of the show tonight because the Guppies are celebrating their 13th birthday today.
We don't know what is in each of these
13
26
years ago
cases. We do know
on this
that
day,
the biggest
January
prize amount
24th.
in one of these cases is $1 million.
Would love to cap
$1 million,
off the Guppies' birthday
all the way
special
down
with that
to
million.
1 penny. Those
We
are
were
different
so
amounts,
close
and
to it
each
twice
case
so
holds
far.
one of those amounts.
Maybe we'll get our third chance tonight. Who knows? Well, we'll have to play the game and find out.
Well, and since last week we had you picked 2 letters in a row with 8 of them in the puzzle. We're going with 8.
Yeah, with 8 of them.
Okay, very well.
I
Now
think
this
you
is
had
your
2
case
in a
to
row.
keep, unless you should decide to sell it.
Yeah, I think
We'll talk about that
probably
later.
as far as it got.
Find
but
out
I
what's
don't
in your
know if it
case?
got to like
Of
9
course, so does everyone here.
9 or
We
such.
start by opening those cases. Whatever we find in those cases is obviously not in your
But
case.
yeah, that was definitely.
Let's begin.
But yeah, Friday was definitely quite a game.
It was. I was listening live as I always do when you do that game. So, of course, I was ready. And for tonight's game, we're going to start with good pick. There's 3 of them.
Number 3. That's
3 to
Shannon.
start with.
Let's see a low amount.
Would love to. $300.
Good play. $300 off
Okay,
the
that's
board.
actually a good
$300
start.
not in your case.
That is how we start the game.
5 more cases to go.
Let's go over to 20.
Number 20.
Number 20. Let it be low.
At the end of that second to last of the top row.
There goes
$400,000 gone already.
Well, how about that?
You still
There
have 4
are
more
none of
cases to
those
open
in
before the
this
next
puzzle.
offer.
Congratulations.
All right, let's
Love the
rebound.
Viking clips.
Let's rebound. Let's go over to 14.
Okay.
Number 14.
What do we see? $25.
Good. That's great.
That is a nice
$25 is not in your case. 3 more cases before the next offer.
All right. Let's get the unlucky 6 out of the way.
Number 6. Come on,
Well,
give us some
let's
good
see.
news.
We'll see if it'll be unlucky to us this time. Not this time,
Excellent.
$1.
$1 is off the board.
Ain't no stopping you. You got that puzzle right in the
2 more
nose.
cases before
Congratulations.
the next
You've
offer.
done it.
6 huge amounts are still
All
on the
right,
board.
next, let's go over to. How about 10?
Number 10. Okay, right
I
next
see
to my
that.
lucky
There.
number, $400.
3 small amounts in a row. That's
Good rebound. You know, I like to save that lucky number for a
You
while.
have 1 more case
And
to
then use
open.
it later.
Pick a case.
And
If you keep the million in play,
yep, that'd be a good idea. So 17.
Alrighty.
number 17.
How good will 17 be? 75
4
bucks.
small amounts in a row. You are doing
It is a good one.
great. Okay, the first round
hold
is
up,
over.
is that Air One?
You picked
That's
6
Air
cases,
One
and now it's time for the banker to make you an offer.
Whoa.
Your friend, he doesn't want you to win. He is reading your every move, and he wants
Yeah,
you out of
that's
here
Air
as soon
One.
as possible. With as little
Time
money
to
as
get the
possible.
all California
Alrighty,
going.
banker, Uno.
There he is now.
Well, now comes
Hello?
my favorite part.
Okay,
Where is it?
okay.
Here we go.
I'll
How we
Quickly.
play the re-roll.
Very fair offer, but
16 grand. There's the Clark. We're gonna actually slow the pre-roll down. We're doing that too. It's got to catch up on my end. But Wall catches up. Here's the Clark. There's the National.
Air One. Worship now.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
I love it when I get to slow the pre-rolls down. I really do.
Fill my cup. Something.
Yeah, that's on K-Love.
Yep, that's a good song, actually.
Yep, and I'm getting it on the... Well, I knew everyone was going to go sooner or later.
The Chicago one went.
Yep. And now the National Stream live on their website.
This has been a test of the emergency alert system, designed to keep you informed of national, state, and local emergencies. Air One. Worship now.
And let's bring back the goat in honor of that. Where is it?
I should have it hiding somewhere.
Where is it? Let's bring it back. Where
I don't
is
know
it?
if it got carried over after the Windows. After I
That's true.
upgraded it to Windows 11 all that time ago.
We might have to create a new one.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to create a new goat. Yeah, probably. Nobody in the seal group probably even cares about the goat anymore anyway.
Well,
Alright, well,
I
now
still
that
like
everyone's
the
going
goat.
over with, let's continue with the game.
Well, I like the goat still, so you can always bring him out.
Yeah. We'll probably bring the goat out at some later point. But how about that on the Guppy's birthday? Everyone gets their weekly done.
All right, let's go over. Why don't we get my favorite driver out of the way?
Which was
Number 9.
Number
9. That's Maria.
So
Come
now
on,
our
let's
EMF,
see the penny.
Scorecard. Next Air One test will be on Sunday. That'll be the next day 4.
$75,000
gone.
Off the board. Hopefully that won't hurt you too much. 4 more cases to go.
All right, let's
6 huge amounts are still on the board.
I don't believe it. You know how many there are? 2.
Number 2. That's Chandra.
Now I get to post it on my channel
$50
separately.
off the board. $50.
That's actually a good amount.
You have 3 more cases to open. Pick a case.
Let's go over
6
to.
huge amounts are still on the board.
Let's go over to 12.
So what number?
12.
12? Okay.
Number 12. That's all right.
$25,000.
You're still okay.
I love how you try to make iKing clips happen just for me when you're playing
You
the
have
game.
2 more cases to open. Pick a
Yeah.
case.
Although that's probably hard to do because you don't know what the wheel's gonna land on exactly. Like, you could try
6
to-
huge amounts are still on the board.
But I like how you called a letter that was already been called just so I could hear the clip. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, 24.
Yep.
Number 24,
And now to
that's
add this
Janine.
Air One Weekly
Let's see a low
to
amount.
my EMF Test Marathon playlist. And that's
$1
a $1 million case, unfortunately.
And it's not in your case. All right. 1 more to open. Pick a number.
Never like when I have to pull out the loser quote.
If you knock out 750,000, that offer's gonna go down.
He's watching the State College Store Tracker was watching State College's stream on like 5 different devices. He had like 4 Chrome tabs of the same thing. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Anyway. What number?
Okay, let's rebound. Let's get 13 out of the way.
Okay.
Number 13, that's Ashley. Come on, give us some good news. $10 off the board, $10 not in your case.
You know, I never like to pull out the loser
So you know that that's the bank.
but I had
and
to
it's his
just
job
when we
to
got
buy
that
back your
million.
case, so he's about to make you an offer.
Well, Banker Una, Air One distracted me from
Hello, Banker.
From your usual line, but
okay, I'll tell.
Well, now that Air One is finally done, on your birthday,
The offer went up, and this
on
is
the
a very
Guppy
nice
birthday,
amount of money. The offer is $55,000. The moment of truth.
Well, we already know the one.
Wow, you have peace. No deal.
Yeah, we already know. Yeah.
So
There's
yeah,
no moment
Una,
of truth.
Today's your day. Today's your big day.
How about
5
5?
huge
The
amounts are
notorious
still up
5.
there.
Let's get him out of there.
Number 5. That's naughty.
The notorious number 5. $200.
Great. $200 off the board. A good low number. You still have 3 more cases to open before the next offer.
15.
15.
Number 15. Let it be a small amount. $10,000. Not bad. Not bad. You still have 2 more cases to open before the next offer.
Fine, but
5 huge
let's go 21.
21.
Number 21, that's Blair. That's good. $100 off the board. $100 not in your case. Just 1 more case to go.
And what do we find in that one? All right.
I saw 10,000 in that.
5 huge amount.
All right. Now, I think Tom and Ben would like me to go with 4.
Right.
And what do we find?
Oh, whatever did you call? I didn't open the case yet.
4 is what I called out.
Okay. Number 4. That's Kayla.
There we go. Number 4.
Let's see a penny.
And there's the pesky penny.
Exactly what you want to do. Get that penny off the board.
There goes that
You think you
penny.
bad? Oh, over here solving all these puzzles. Good job, man.
Way to
go.
Hello? Okay. We're into the 6 figures now. You need to think this through.
Even with the million gone.
The offer is $105,000. So here.
Of course I'm not.
Ready now. But we know how he wants to play the game.
You need
to. If Brandon wants to play the game his own way, we're letting him play his own way.
750.
Alright, that's 25.
Yeah, $750,000 is still up there.
Number 25, that's Madison.
Offer still went into 6 figures.
Oh my,
there it goes.
That is not good. $750,000 is off the board. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's not
it's
in
your case.
Hi, we meet again.
Before the next offer.
You still failing? That's cool.
See you when you fail again.
Alright. Let's rebound with 7.
Number 7. That's Candace.
Like Windows 7.
Yes.
$750 off the board. $750 on your case. You still have one more case to open before the next offer.
All right, let's do
4 huge amount.
Let's go over to. How about? I don't believe it. You know how many there are? 1.
Number 1.
And
$1,000 gone. Still a fairly low amount.
And I wonder if we got to hear Bill Bukowski.
You know
today
that's the
with
banker,
his
and it's his job to buy back your case. So he's about to make you an offer.
Wida on.
But sometimes Bill Bukowski still does the pre-roll when he sends the money.
Okay.
Yeah, just like just like WFMT
now step back
does.
for a second. The offer went down.
I wonder if it was Bill Bukowski.
Still
actually.
a good offer.
You don't even know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
The offer is $90,000.
We're out of 6 figures.
Wow.
Yeah. No deal though.
No deal.
Hopefully we'll be out of.
You need to pick 2.
Hopefully we'll be out of 6 figures for a brief time.
All right, let's get your favorite out of the way. A little earlier than
number 11. All right, let's see $5.
And there's the $5.
3 small amounts in a row.
No, it didn't get me this time.
Yeah.
Just one more case to go.
All right, let's move on.
4 huge amounts are still available.
22.
Number 22, that's Alexis. Come on, give us some good news.
And there's $5,000.
4 small amounts in a row. You are doing great. I think you're making the banker nervous. That was a great round. Let's see what he's got to say. Hello, banker.
Let's see what she's got to say.
I'll tell him.
Oh, so this Wednesday we had these. Next Wednesday you get to play around with. This is the Maryland.
The banker wants to know if you will leave now for.
Did you play the Washington over again until they ran the money?
That was in one of those dimension things where I was trying to create something that I call that I Can't Get a Signal remix. Where I took a few of Yalek's songs and
you
added
take the deal and the money
I Can't Get a Signal line from the puppy in the ring into
This
it.
round.
I had a
By the
lot
way,
of fun.
did you play the pre-roll over and over again to beg them
4
to send
huge
them?
amounts are still available.
I actually did that as part of the. I actually did that in the first implementation where I had Radio
to
Dance
make
Zone
them
as
send the
base.
monthly, just to make them send the monthly test.
Well, I did Washington as part of Dimension 8.
Dimension 7 is the best dimension, I think.
The best of the dimensions. Anyway, the numbers remaining as we are now opening one case at a time. 16, 18, 19, 23, and 26 are what's left.
26.
26.
Number
we're
26.
going to do. And there's half a million dollars
off the board. Not in your case.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That round was not in your favor. Let's see how much it hurt you.
That
Hello,
offer's going to
Mr.
go
Banker.
way down, isn't it?
Right. Okay. I'll let them know. Now step back for a second. The offer went down, but this is still a good offer. The offer is $100,000.
$100,000. We're back in the six figures now.
Nope, no deal.
Wow, you have guts. No deal.
And actually, on Monday, when I went to, I had to go to a dentist appointment. But in the dentist office, they were showing a bunch of episodes of Deal or No Deal with Howie Mandel, like a whole bunch of them.
Oh, they must have been streaming the Deal or No Deal channel on Pluto TV.
I don't know what it was, because it was like one was a Christmas episode, and then they went to another episode where they put like extra $1 million cases up there. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, you never know what you'll get.
Nope, you never know. I walked in and it was Deal or No Deal. I'm like, okay, I know this game.
But yeah, I also explained earlier. I don't think I ever got to explain the story. But going back to one of my doctor's appointments from many years ago, they were actually showing bubble guppies in the waiting room.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was a true story.
All right, let's go with 18.
That was a very true story.
Number 18.
Okay,
let it be
number
low.
18. And hopefully 18 is good. $500
off the board. $500 not in your case. Excellent,
Not bad.
Excellent. That was an incredible round, and there's a lot of money up there. Let's see what he's got to say. Hello? Okay. Okay. We're into the six figures now. You need to think this through. The banker wants to know if you will leave now for $140,000.
140 grand.
No, I will not leave.
No deal, banker. Okay. Hey, there's 3.
And we're going over to 16 now.
The 16.
Number 16. $200,000 is gone. That'll hurt. Whoa, this is not the way you wanted it to go. You want to stay in that left column, small amounts.
Well, this probably may not be a good ending.
Hello? Okay.
No.
This is a great offer. Maybe it's enough for you to walk away. The offer is $130,000. I'm going to ask you.
No, I'm not walking away.
Wow, you have peace. No deal.
All right.
This is it.
Final
23.
All right.
Number 23. $50,000.
offer's still going to be pretty decent, I think.
Great round. That was a great round. You have him exactly where you want him. Hello, Mr. Banker. Right. Okay. I'll let them know. This is a great offer. Maybe it's enough for you to walk away. And he's offering you $185,000. Think about.
No, I'm not taking
no deal.
Their offer.
But either way, still a decent amount of money to be. Still a decent amount of money left on the board. 100,000, 300,000 is in either 8 or 19. So, either you keep 8 or switch it with 19.
I'm going to keep 8 because I'm going to win a big amount of money either way.
Well, yep.
Open your case and let's see how you did.
Thinking.
Not a bad deal.
It's $100,000.
Not the best, but you could have done much
I mean,
worse.
I'll take it. I mean, on the right-hand side of the board.
That actually is a good amount of money. So, that was actually a good sum of money, especially for there's that other auto run that I told it to open up earlier.
And now it's time to get Windows 7 ready for Wheel of Fortune.
Yes, Wheel of Fortune, or as I like to call it, Wheel of Torture. And something random from the handoffs. Local went down. Well, we don't need the local anymore. Yeah, I'm not going to be watching any of that season 1 stuff because as I mentioned earlier, the only thing I'm going to be doing tonight is, but I will actually watch the Jarks, the baby, Bubble Guppy's Baby Shark crossover. I'll be watching that tonight during Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. Alright, so here we go. In goes the game for Wheel of Fortune 2nd edition. I'm going to wait for Windows to detect. I'm going to wait for Windows 7 to find the disk. And once it detects it, there we go. We do not need the auto run because we have the shortcut right here on the desktop. Alrighty, let's get to the game. Here we go. Is it loading? Because all I see is just a gray box. Weird. Here, let's just try restarting the process, see what happens. Because I know it was working before. There we go, it just needed to run a second time. Alright, there we go. All I needed to do was run the game a second time.
Here. Before we get to the game, let's get a few details out of what's normal.
Get a few details out of the way for sure. That's already muted. Okay. Yeah, I gotta gain control. Okay. 20-minute game. And let's see. Gee, I wonder what should we do? No. You know what? Since New Orleans was the start of the show, we're going to the Big Easy tonight. So let's play Wheel of Fortune.
Welcome to Wheel of Fortune. Have fun and good luck to all of you.
Yes, let's get to it. There it is. And now for the first puzzle. It's before and after.
You get us going, dear one.
Alrighty, we shall do just that. Let's try an R. No R. What a start.
Elves. I'll buy a vowel, Vanna. A. Uh-huh. 2 A's. I'd like to buy another vowel, please. Oh! 3 O's. I'd like to spin. $800. I will take an S, please. A single S. I think it's time to purchase a vowel. I'd like an E, please, Vanna. Yes, there's an E. In fact, there are 2 of them.
Just 2.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please. U.
Nope.
Sorry. Number 3, on to you.
I'll spin.
$100.
There's gotta be an N.
There are a pair of them, actually.
I'm gonna buy a vowel. Give me an I, please.
2 I's here. All the vowels are now gone.
I'd like to spin the wheel, please.
$300.
I'd like to see a T.
You will not.
Not a T in sight. Sorry. Player 1, over to you.
Alright, here we go. Again. Something tells me I've seen this before. I believe I've seen this puzzle somewhere before.
Stick.
Yeah, we're off to a great start to this game. Let's take a look at the scores. There's 2,000, so I got $2,000 already. Alrighty. To the next puzzle. And we got a prize on the wheel. Something Una and Nani would love. And I'll win it for them. Be a good birthday present, too. So it's before and after this time around. And of course, contestant 2 will lead the way. Well, looks like it won't be happening this time. As the fool's already off the wheel.
Let's give this baby a spin. Come on. $900. Could I have an N?
have two ends. I think it's time to purchase a vowel. Is there an A, Vanna? There is one. Yes, one A. I'd like to buy another vowel, please. Is there an O, Vanna?
Nope.
You're up, player 3.
I'll spin, Vanna.
Oh no, what a shame. Player 1, over to you. $450.
E. No T either.
I'd like to buy another vowel, please. E, 3 E's. I'd like to buy another vowel, please. I'd like a U. Sorry. Player 3, on to you.
I'm going to spin.
Oh, well, at least you didn't lose too much. Player 1, good luck. $450.
An R.
One R in this
And I'll go ahead and buy the last vowel.
2.
Let's try a C. So this is before and after.
Give this baby a spin. Come on. $300. Is there an H, Vanna? Not a single H. Player 3, on to you.
Let's give this a spin.
$450.
Vanna, I'll try a W.
Not a single W.
Oh, man.
Player 1, good luck.
If there's a K. M.
M.
B.
He's up there. Let's see them.
J.
Here's your free spin.
And there we go. We got $10,000.
Fantastic. We can move to the next round. Let's take so fun.
So now I'm up to $13,000.
We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie. Tell us about it.
You can manage Convention Luxury for this exclusive gift for a weekend getaway sailing the picturesque Caribbean islands, a $4,600 value.
For this puzzle, the category is phrase. Player 3, you start us off this time.
Okay, here I go. I'll spin, Venom.
$800. We have one L.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please. For an A, please.
There are 3 in this puzzle.
I'd like to buy another vowel. How about an O?
Player 1, over to you.
I'm ready. Gonna try a T. Well, there's gonna be a bunch of those. 6 of them. Wow. And I still have that free spin on hand. That could come. S. Alright, let's buy the E. Gonna be a bunch of those too. And let's buy the I. Wow. H. Okay.
Let's see how everybody's doing after this round.
I am, because I'm up to $18,800, and we're going to move on to round 4.
Worth $8,655.
Well,
The category of this puzzle is
right. It's people we're looking for now. Yeah, they still gotta put the, still gotta put those things up. We're gonna try a T. No T. That's right. I have the free spin. I'd be more than happy to use it. Let's hope it was worth it. S. Well, it was. Actually. Let's get the E out of the way. No E. No E.
Oh. I'd like an A, please, Vanna. You're up, player 3.
I'll spin. Okay. Funny.
$300.
Spin.
By the eye. No eyes either.
Player 2, you're up. I'd like to say that please. I know. Wow, 4 of them. Mouse for now. $400. Is there an R? Yes, there is an R. I'm gonna spin. Ooh, that was so close. Bad luck.
So close.
Oh, bankrupt. Tough luck. Player 1, good luck.
H.
Single H. Player 2, you're up. I think I'll spin, Vanna. $550. I would like a W, please, Vanna. No W's, sorry. Player 3.
I'd like to spin, please.
$800.
Is in cake.
C's. Player 1, good luck. $100.
D.
Yes, there's a D. In fact, there are 2 of them. That's it. Great. Move to the next round. Let's check out our cash totals so far. I see you played our game of record, Player 1. Look at our category. Proper name. This time, Player 2 goes first. Okay, here we go. Well, spin, Vanna. $550. Are there any L's? No, sorry, no L's. Player 3, on to you.
I'd like to spin, please. Fine, yes.
Good guess. There are 3.
Can I buy a vowel, please? I'll try an A, please.
Player 1, good luck. Oh, at least you didn't lose too much. It's your turn, Player 2. I'm gonna spin. Okay. $550. You.
I'd like to buy another vowel. It's gotta be an O.
Just the one.
I'd like to buy another vowel. E.
Yes, there's an E. All the vowels are now
I
gone.
think I'll spin, Vanna.
$100.
I'll take an R, please.
One R in this puzzle.
I'd like to spin, please. So many
Congratulations. Standing. This round.
This round.
Watcher player one. Oh. This puzzle, the category is event.
Said vet this time around.
Player three, you start us off this time.
Okay, here I go. I'll spin the wheel.
$1,000 tells.
All right, here we go. Give me an A.
There are 3 in this puzzle.
All right, here we go.
Player $900.
Yes.
There are 3 in this puzzle. $350.
B.
Have 2 B's.
It's by the E.
Just the one E.
With the I as well.
3 in this puzzle. All the vowels are now gone.
E.
There is a T. $3 couple of R's. Terrific, player one. See how all our players are doing after this round. You played our game before, player one. Let's get ready for the next round. We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie. Tell us about it.
You can nip Jack Frost right on the nose with these fabulous Hins and Hertz snowboards, valued at $2,150.
Here's the category for this round. Star and roll.
And that's it.
We're running a bit short on time here. I'm going to have to give the wheel a final spin. $700. I'll try. An L.
I'll try.
On to you. There are 3 in this puzzle.
Bunch of S's coming up. A bunch of them. Well, wonderful. I won't have to worry about, warship and encouragement and all that tonight. Has that thing stopped? It is stopped. Wow.
Player 1, good luck.
Let's try the E.
Show us where.
However, we don't get any money for it. And that didn't help. Oh, wait. We're going to use this one for the Jocelyn Shark adventure that we're going to be watching. Oh, there's Air 1. There is an H. There we are. There we are.
Player 1, over to you.
Oh. Take a guess at it.
It's your turn, player 2. How about a C? Good. 2 C's.
Yeah, that was probably the mistake I made. I'm gonna try the D just to make sure. Yep, it was just that one line I had wrong. Oh, nope. There we go.
Standing. Let's see how you're doing after this round.
Yeah, after this round, up to $27,300. I absolutely dominated this game. Yeah, I absolutely dominated this game. Would love to add on to it. Gonna give it the big W for the big birthday celebration. It's a person. Okay. Let's see. M. H. C. And I. Oh boy. Okay. Oh gosh. That didn't help me at all. Kickboxer it was. Oh, of course I am. I didn't want it. I didn't even want that prize anyway. So, won a total of $27,300 in this game alone. Nope, we won't be doing that because we're done. See you again. Bye bye. Alright. Now to close the game and shut down the system. I can just hit Control-Delete to open the task manager. And then get the game and then process. And now shut down the system. And that is it. Go. That is it. Just shut down. Alrighty. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the final hour of our show. We're in the last hour of our birthday bash. And now what else happened? It's just a bunch of random stuff in the handoffs. I don't care about those. Okay, now, before we get started with Millionaire, we are going to first go through all of the tests that happened today. So here we go. So, Northeast Georgia apparently got the Peachtree City Weekly today. Surprised, he did. West WIWX actually got a 1650C. He got the C variant. Some Detroit Pontiac thing. Flash flood warning on a smart set. Here we go. It's going to be the Jarksum Adventure, the big crossover. Siren testing almost every vintage radio, including the rare 13907. No theme song, it just goes right to the start of the show. And then again, there's Storm Tracker watching the stream like 5 times on different devices. And another part of the first snow of the year in Virginia. Tetris fan. Some logos. Made in Georgia. Engaged got St. Louis, Quad Cities, and both Lincoln tests. Jimmy 06 got the Raleigh test. CXP got the typical ones. Melbourne. Well, a lot of segments are being cut off from this special. So this is my first time actually seeing the crossover since it premiered in July 22. And there's the morning and evening tests. LEAS got the usual Wednesday stuff. KLOS, KLI, Los Angeles, and San Diego. And there's the K-Love and Santa Barbara weeklies from yesterday. And the Flooding Massacre from Monday. Firefox re-upload. Firefox. There's the Tallahassee Weekly. So it looks like they must have treated this crossover really well so far. Here's the Chicago test on Rockford. Yoshi Fan got the Albany test on all 3 of his stations. Carolina Elevators got the weekly this week. I'm excited about this crossover because this is the first time I actually get to see the story. Wonder what this is going to be like. Brian got the DC Monthly on both Comcast and the Originator. SoCal got Sirius XM's monthly, along with the severe thunderstorm warning. Western Illinois streamed Lincoln. And then there's all those mentions of mine. I'm going to keep those. And then there's the 1 year plea from there. Benji Cat actually DX'd a flash flood warning. I'm not sure when that was. Was that last night? Paul reads the B movie script. Jeffy and Mickey Mouse. Orlando broadcast. What? 500? Savage Gamer is getting caught up on his tests. How can his uncle live 500 years? The current time is 1050 hertz. And Thunderbuddy uploaded his weeklies. New York City and Albany. Here's Lincoln. Here's Omaha, Nebraska. Then the remaining stuff in June. The Mahali test. Here's the GSP weekly from Charlotte EAS. Sanjin got the Paducah weekly. What's this bad graphics in real life? Oh yeah, there's the video of the fire truck. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I wonder how this is gonna go. Alright, well, because we know they're actually in the show right now. And now, so Tom and Ben, are you ready to play some Millionaire? If you're ready, I'm ready, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Millionaire. Wednesday night. Yep, he's gonna continue. We're gonna continue with his game today. here we go. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Millionaire. Ready? The final question tonight is worth an astonishing $2,040,000. Every time somebody gets close, they freeze up, they run away scared. Will this happen to Sean Hildreth from Linden, Virginia tonight? Take a look at this guy. Doesn't look like anything would scare him. Matter of fact, he scares me a little bit. To have you back, Sean. Sean got in the hot seat the other night. We got through a couple of questions. We didn't have a chance to talk too much, but tell us again about yourself. What do you do for
Yep, so this is a continuation from yesterday.
Independent contractor, which means
pretty much a telecommunicator, mortgage insurance policies, do any kind of courthouse research.
Gotcha, I see. And what's your education?
Went to college for a little bit, high school.
What is a little bit? 20 minutes? 4 years?
It's well been 20 minutes.
And as a young boy, ready
the chart
the entire.
and my a Pink Fong classic, and I wonder what they did with the ending logos if they put the Pink Fong logo at the end. Like, I don't know if they did that. If I can't remember if they did that with the Fresh Beat Band and the Yo Gabba Gabba crossover all these years ago. I wonder. But yeah, it's my first time seeing this special. Oh, maybe he can do it tonight.
With Sean, come on, go to that abc.com right now and play our enhanced TV game. I got a good feeling about this guy. He's won
I do too.
$200, and he's just
Yep, 200.
away from the $1 million
That's right. We're going to get to his $300 question right now. Oh boy. So it's going to be $2,040,000 tonight. So with that said, Tom and Ben, are you ready? Then let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Alrighty. Here we go. 300. By definition, a true blue person has what quality? Would that be arrogance, loyalty, sadness, 10% real fruit? That is loyalty indeed. And now, to turn that to $500. Here we go. A slingshot is a stick that is usually shaped like what letter of the alphabet? Would that be Y, J, P, or F? Yes. Okay. And now for $1,000. Women commonly apply what substance to their pulse points? Would that be hairspray, makeup, cold cream, or perfume? We had a three-way meet just now because that intermodal thing is still there, and it is perfume. Right. Now for 2,000. Which of the following vehicles can fly sideways and in reverse? Would that be a jumbo jet, a helicopter, a hang glider, or a hot air balloon?
I'm gonna say B, helicopter.
That's your final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer, and that's right. Right, now to turn that to $4,000. What Happy Days alum starred as Charles in Charles in Charge, the TV show? Would that be Tom Bosley, Henry Winkler, Scott Baio, or Ron Howard?
Chachi's at C. Scott Mayo.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Alright, back to the story, and Scott Baio was correct.
What color is the meat?
Is the meat of a pistachio nut the color? Would it be red, white, black, or green?
Like pasty these.
Okay. We can do that.
Alright.
If you're ready, on your keypad, using A, B, C, or D, vote now.
Say green.
Thank you.
Now come with the advance and say D.
Final.
Final.
Why, that would be right. Alright, now for our first break on this game. We're going to skip right past it. Gonna skip right past it to continue the game. This, I think, is the only crossover that's ever happened in the show's history. Great.
And how was it? First time on an airplane too, right, Jeremy? Yeah. What was that like? Wild. Jeremy is a man of me, is he? No. Because he's giving me the bad eyes. How wild was it, Jeremy?
First time.
Were you scared? A little bit?
Really? More excited.
It's kind of experience. Listen, your first time in an airplane can be, anything exceptional happen to you?
No. I got here.
Was your luggage waiting for you when you landed?
At 11 o'clock.
They came in late that night. Were you mad? Did you give them a piece of your mind? Did you give them the hard eyes?
I didn't have a chance to. They dropped it off and left.
There you go. You two guys have been together 10 years.
It's easy.
Well, all right, listen. You're doing good, big guy. You got 2 lifelines left. You're 7 questions away from winning $2,040,000. Let's go for it. Here it is, the 16,000 players.
Alright, here we go. Let's continue. A natural sea sponge is a type of what? Would it be a type of animal, plant, mineral, or fungus?
Why don't we narrow it down, if you will, please?
Animal, so is it? Oh, he used 50-50.
I guess this is
I see they're reorchestrating the baby shark dance.
All right, final answer. Just 16.
They talk sharks now.
Can't leave you with that. Here it is for 30.
Anyway, what state borders both Wyoming and Missouri? Would it be Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, or South Dakota?
Final answer.
Kansas, oh boy, it is Nebraska. You only won $1,000. Special so far. This is a great special so far. With $1,000. Yep. And we're gonna go ahead and we're going to meet the 10 new contestants. Now for the 10 new contestants. So. Oh boy. Alright. They are Kathy Feisel from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Melissa Chet from New York City. Tom West from Santa Cruz, California. Cindy Browning from Alpharetta, Georgia. Bob Wicken from Granada Hills, California. Tom Root from Hollywood, Florida. Mark Gerwell from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Mitch Brookbinder from Springfield, New Jersey. John Service from Allentown, Pennsylvania. And William Hatfield from Houston, Texas. Alrighty. Now, here comes the first fastest finger question. What TV shows hosts in order of their birth, starting with the earliest? We got Lisa Ling, Oprah Winfrey, Jon Stewart, and Dick Clark. Alright, let's take a look at the order. We got Dick Clark, then Oprah Winfrey, then Jon Stewart, and then Lisa Ling. And the fastest time, the winner is William Hatfield.
How's he doing now? Accompanied by his girlfriend Robin. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Fine. Let's see. You're an audio-visual technician. What does that mean?
I help go through and set up programs much like this, only in
There's only 5 of them.
type settings.
Where are they at?
Take care of all the.
Yes, cameras, sound, audio. Obviously,
That's a big thing
lights.
these days. Safety is a big deal. Not corporations have that. And you went to Texas Christian University, TCU. As a matter of fact, you were the mascot of the team, right?
That is correct. 3 seasons. I was the super fraud.
You know, people, you're the super fraud. Super fraud. People don't realize how much work is involved when you become a team mascot.
A lot of
college.
A lot of them.
Yeah. So what did you do at halftime? You ran out of the basketball court and got the fans all fired up?
Football games, basketball games, charity events around the city. Just basically did try to get people fired up. Kids love the super fraud. Let them come up, get pictures taken, hug the fraud.
Now, when the fraud went out on the road, TCU played on the road.
Yeah, different story.
Yeah. Did they mistreat the frog?
Yeah.
What do they do to the frog?
Chase the frog.
They never catch the frog.
Beat the frog.
Beat the frog.
Been bought by roving kids, thugs, all kinds of people at football games.
You represent the enemy.
They tell us not to go in the stands. Sometimes you get coaxed into the stands, and then you find out why they said don't go into the stands.
Well, you survived.
I survived.
Nice to have you here, William. Let's see, you know about the rules, you know about the guidelines. Which one are you playing for? Some big clubs tonight.
Let's play Millionaire. Here we go. Let's start the game. Oh boy.
According to the children saying sticks.
Alright, here we go. According to the children's saying, stick and stones may break my bones, but what will never hurt me? Will it be homework? Was it homework, names, squirrels, or saturated facts? Names it is. 200. A celebrity signature given upon a fan's request is called what? Recital, mugshot, autograph, or cash cow?
C. Autograph.
Autograph it is. This has been a wonderful special. Now for 300. Which of these would most likely carry the label Dolphin Safe? Would it be house paint, canned tuna, bottled water, or beach ball?
Say B, canned tuna.
Yeah, it's canned tuna.
Yep, canned tuna. Alright.
And now for 500. According to American folklore, what was Paul Bunyan's occupation? Would it be a lumberjack, coal miner, cowboy, or train conductor? Like the mystery on the Guppy Express from last night. Not last night, but, yeah, from last night. That's right. So anyway, now for 1,000. Which of the following sports is the object to attain the lowest score? Would it be horseshoes, archery, badminton, or golf?
D, golf.
Yep, golf indeed. Alright, we'll skip past the break.
He's in the hot seat right now, accompanied by his friend Robin. Robin, how long have you been going together?
Almost 2 years.
And how did you meet?
We met at my church, or our church.
Uh-huh. They have a church singles there?
We have a pretty big singles department there, and I was really blessed to meet him. And
So it's really a dating service that the church provides. Let's call it what it is. Is that what it is?
it's a bonus.
It's a bonus. Well, that's nice. So you went there. A lot of people don't think, really need some church. Great place. First, you got to go to church. All right. So it's nice to have you here. This could be Super Frog's Day. You know what I mean? After all the abuse you took over the years, it'd be nice for you to.
Oh, now.
And incidentally, he is William Hatfield, and yes, he's another one of those who claims he's a descendant of the old Hatfields and the Hatfield boy feud from years and years. You're about the 120th Hatfield I bet who has been a descendant of the old Hatfields.
I'm sure everybody in the Hatfield clan can trace their roots back to that.
But have you actually done that? Have you traced your roots? Who told you you were a descendant?
Father, grandfather both said that there was, some lineage there.
Yeah. And who won that feud?
We'll call it a draw.
Yeah. Okay. Unless I get the McCoy's bandits.
That's right.
Here's where you stand, my friend. You've got 3 lifelines. 10 questions away from 2,040,000. Let's play.
Yo, let's continue this game. Here we go. Which of the following creatures gets its name from the Latin words for hairy cat? Would it be leopard, rhinoceros, caterpillar, or centipede? There we go. I finally got to see the crossover. And of course it does the closing sequence as usual. Caterpillar, oh. Okay, let's see how they treated the end credits. For Baby Shark's Big Show and Pink Phone. Well, they didn't change anything. They just left it all as it was. Here we go. Put these bodies of water in geographical order, beginning in Chicago and going east. We have Puget Sound, Persian Gulf, Long Island Sound, and Irish Sea. And this will be the last episode I will see before I begin calling it quits for the night. So here we go. Starting in Chicago, we got Long Island Sound, then Irish Sea, then the Persian Gulf, and then Puget Sound. And in the right order, fastest time, it's Tom Weiss. Go. How about that to cap off their birthday? I finally got to see the big crossover. The crossover between Bubble Guppies and Baby Shark. I gotta say, that was an amazing special. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And of course, we got to do it all live, so in the best way possible. So we are halfway through Millionaire, I believe. Yep. 2,040,000. That's a lot of money on the line, so let's play Millionaire. Here we go. So, here we go for $100. A very funny joke is sometimes called which of the following? Would it be a headbanger, a jaw dropper, knee slapper, or thigh master? Knee slapper it is. Now for 200. The amount of money an employee has left after all taxes are deducted is called what? An allowance, take-home pay, taxable income, or loose change? Take-home pay it is. Yes. Alright. Now for 300. The runner-up in the competition has finished with what ranking? Would it be first place, second place, 10th place, or sad place? Second place, yes. Yes, second place. For $500. On a sailing ship, where would a lookout most likely be stationed? Would it be in the bilge, the galley, the brig, or the crow's nest? Crow's nest, yeah. Now for 1,000. Which of the following vegetables grows in spheres? Would it be radishes, asparagus, broccoli, or beets? Asparagus it is. Alright, they're going to break again. And then we'll continue with this game. However, we are going to get back to that game in just a little bit. But first, let's go. Wheel of Torture. I forgot I still had that. I forgot I still have that. Oh boy. Okay, alright. So here we go. We're gonna take care of this really fast, and then we'll get back to Millionaire. Is that supposed to happen? Let's try that again. That's not supposed to happen either. So we're just gonna keep trying it again. Okay, now it needs to go to page 4. And that's that. Alright, back to the game. Alright, now that we've taken care of that Comcast, let's get back to the game. All of that? In fact, yeah, so that big crossover actually had quite several differences to the usual format. They actually did eliminate some things exclusively for it. They shortened the intro was the intro and the intro sequence, like the opening theme song, was completely removed, and instead was just replaced with the opening role. It just had the Bubble Guppies logo at the beginning, and then afterward, the logo was shown a second time along with the baby shark for the big crossover. So then the theme going to the school, that theme was shortened. It was actually shortened, and in fact, the only think about it segment was also removed. It just went directly to the song, and then the rest of it carried on as normal. So here we go. Let's continue his game. How many lines of poetry make up a couplet? It's either 1, 6, 22, or 2. As after this episode, it's going to be the other two that we did live reactions to earlier this morning, so I don't need to see them again. Because I've already seen, so in fact, I've already seen these 3 new stories. Alright, so let's see if the audience can help him out on this question. Let's see what happens. Here we go. And 77 say 2, so I think this may be some great help here. Let's see what happens now. It is 2, yeah. 2 for 2,000. Alright, 4,000 now. If you are at the northwest corner of an intersection, what corner is kitty corner to you? Would it be southeast, northeast, southwest, or northwest? I'll just go ahead and X out the scanner because I won't need it for the rest of the night. Oh, there's all the other stuff I was playing around with. Wheel of Torture. Some reason that's become the main headline now instead of Southeast. It is Southeast, yes. Alright. Now we're looking to double that to 8,000. Let's see. The 1998 song, The Boy Is Mine, is a duet between Brandy and what singer? Would it be Aaliyah, Mariah Carey, Monica, or Lil Kim? Well, really, I just listen to online radio now. Monica is the answer. This, I think, is very rare where Una takes Dima's place. Anyway, which of the following fish has 2 eyes on one side of its body in adulthood? Would it be tuna, salmon, flounder, or mackerel? I hope he has. I'm really hoping he has. I don't know what else to say.
Hello. Hey. Great. All right. Hi, Rachel's Philbin and Baby C. The Months to be a Millionaire. How you? I'm doing fine.
Alright, let's see if the smaller friend can help. The question and the 4 possible answers. Here we go. 30 seconds.
Say what? You decide? No. Flounder? How sure are you? Hey, thank you. Hey, look at all the low-key guy. No, he's not. He's Australian. So.
An Australian man? Oh my goodness.
Okay. Think it's black. Yes, I think it's. Want to make that your final answer? Final answer. You just won
Is flounder. After all those lifelines you have to use. Is that a meat I see incoming? Looks like yes it is. But anyway, 32,000 coming right up. Which of these US presidents signed a Civil Rights Act which banned segregation in public places? Would it be Richard Nixon, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson, or Dwight Eisenhower? Alright, gonna narrow that down by 2. Let's see. We're left with Kennedy and Johnson. Let's see if this will be enough to help him on this question. Because I believe he did use. Because I think he did. Yeah, because I think he did use all of his lifelines already. So I believe he's out of lifelines now. So he's all on his own the rest of the way through. And now he's on his own the rest of the way through the game. As far as I know, for sure. So it seems like he's wanting to try Johnson. Oh wait, no, we're not done yet. And just like we did last night, I'm gonna do the same thing and get everything ready for tomorrow while we're still on the air. Okay, he's gonna walk away. Going with John F. Kennedy, it was Johnson, actually. So he walks away with $16,000. A very wise decision by Biden. That's right. Alright, now we're going to skip through the commercial break, and I think we're already just about done with the show. Alright. Here we go. Fastest Finger. Plays musical groups in order that they release their first album, starting with the most recent. We got Jackson 5, Mundo, NSYNC, and Boys to Men. Okay, let's take a look at the order. The most recent we got NSYNC, then Boys to Men, then Menuendo, and Jackson 5. And the winner is Sydney Browning. The Kraken lead 5-2 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Wow. We're definitely getting beaten big time tonight. What else was I here for? Oh yeah, I was here to... Alright, let me bring it back. Because I think I saw there was another game tomorrow.
We didn't have the cash to not make money. So it's been a back burner dream for us to do when we're starting to retire. Well, maybe tonight's the night we solve all those problems. Huh? Would that be nice?
That would be nice, yeah.
Nice to have you here. And you guys been umpiring baseball games? Yeah.
Umpire in baseball games. Interesting. Alright. So here we go, let's play Millionaire. Alright, here we go for $100. At the start of the lullaby, Rockabye Baby, where is the baby? Is it in the treetop, at the end of a rainbow, on a mountaintop, or in baby therapy?
Baby starts out in the tree.
That is where it starts, yes. Now for 200. Where are the two choices a person has if asked to call it during the flipping of a coin? Would it be big or small? Top or bottom? Heads or tails? Regular or extra crispy? Yep, that's what those coins are most associated with. Now for 300. Which of the following has no corners? Would it be a rectangle, a sphere, a triangle, or a boxing ring? Sphere it is. or 500. Which of the following groups illegally manufactured and sold liquor during Prohibition? Would it be base runners, beer hounds, bootleggers, or moonlighters? And that is right. Okay, now for 1,000. The Everglades National Park is located in what U.S. state? Would it be Alabama, Louisiana, Georgia, or Florida? Marco Island, Florida. Yes, indeed, in Florida. Alright, now to double to 2,000. Where would you find a transom window? Would it be on an antique car, over a door, on a computer, or on the front of an oven?
I think that a transom is part of a doorway, and I'm gonna say B. Finalist.
Gonna say over a door, and he would be right. Now for 4 grand. In the early 1940s, the U.S. government program to build the first atomic weapon was named what? Was it the Manhattan Project, Project Armageddon, Project Fat Man, or Victory Project?
Answer is A, Manhattan Project. Finalist? Yeah. Manhattan?
Manhattan Project is right. Alright. Alright. We're gonna...
Years, 2,000 games, and that's how we see Frank Paul. So we make a bet. Sure.
It's like the Kraken won this game. They're definitely gonna win this game.
Yeah.
300 pitches in a ball game. Yeah, that's
Just like here, you have judges decide on things. Fire calls, ball strike, fair foul, same down. That's it. But the game goes on. So wait, here we go. Let's play.
Yep. Let's roll on. Here we go. What comedian sang the Oscar-nominated song "Blame Canada" at the Academy Awards ceremony in 2000? Would it be Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, Martin Short, or Robin Williams? And meanwhile, I'm getting programs set for tomorrow. "53" say Robin Williams, 46 for Martin Short, Steve Martin with 11, and then Chevy Chase got the remaining 10. Let's see if this will be enough to help him out. I don't know, but we don't know, but we'll find out for sure. Here we go. Robin Williams is the right answer. All right. Now for 16. What causes the candy called Pop Rocks to make loud popping sounds in your mouth? Would it be carbon dioxide, citric acid, yeast, or sea salt? It is dioxide, absolutely. And with that,
that is it. That is the end of the show. Yep, he will be back. He will be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow night, but tomorrow morning. He will be back. He'll be back tomorrow morning. And joining him will be Jim Britton from Butte, Montana. John Wilkes from Independence, Missouri. Tony Flippecki from Boise, Idaho. Greg Gibbs from Durham, North Carolina. James Smith from South Lyon, Michigan. John Flood from Wilson Park, New York. Mark Butler from San Francisco, California. John Moore from Omaha, Nebraska. Carl Holzheimer from Belleville, Washington. And Steve Bornstein from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's right. $2,050,000. That is how big tomorrow's jackpot is going to be on the show. It is so large right now. Alright. So, making the final adjustments to the video. So, including final tests and everything like that, and then that will be the end of it. So, we are just about done with the compilation at this point. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final 10 minutes. So we're down to the last 10 minutes of the show. And yes, the Guppies are going to be on again. However, those two stories that are actually going to be airing next are the ones that I have already seen. As you all remember, we did live reactions to it earlier at the top of the program. We did live reactions to those stories at the top of the show. And that is it. The Kraken win it by a very incredible margin. By an absolutely incredible margin. They win the game and defeat the Blackhawks today. But tonight, I should say, by, I believe, a final score of 6-2. But because we're in Seattle, no 3 stars. So I'm putting the final pieces in, and this next test will most likely put the whole thing over 3 hours in length. Well, almost 3 hours. Oh, yes. Yes, that Nelvana polar bear, I definitely remember that. Alright, well, as much as I would like to watch another Bubble Guppy story, I am not going to, not doing that tonight, because, again, as I just said, those episodes that are going to be on next, those are the ones that I have already seen. I've already seen those 2 stories. In fact, if you may remember, we did live reactions to those. Bob Iger. What about Michael Eisner from the 90s? Well, that's a decade long past. But anyway, as we get down now, ladies and gentlemen, to the final 5 minutes of our show, I'd say that was an absolutely fantastic special. I enjoyed every moment of it. And again, of course, I do want to thank you all for joining us for the big, for our big Bubble Guppy's birthday celebration. And of course, to top it all off, I actually finally got to see the Bubble Guppies Baby Shark crossover for the first time since it premiered last July. In fact, more exactly in July of 2022. That's when the actual special premiered. And I think that's the only time that I've seen a crossover actually occur with the Bubble Guppies. That's the only crossover that's ever. In fact, I think now that's really the only crossover that's ever happened in the show's history. And considering now that they've officially ended the series, I'm glad they actually wanted to do a crossover before. I'm actually glad they actually decided to do a crossover between two very similar programs. You know what? If they did a SpongeBob crossover, then it would have been a completely different story if they did a SpongeBob crossover instead. But I mean, they had to go with the newest one, because I think when they did Fresh Beat Band and Yo Gabba Gabba, when those two crossed over, all those years ago, Fresh Beat Band was actually newer than Yo Gabba Gabba, as far as I know. Or was Yo Gabba Gabba newer than the Fresh Beat Band, or did the two shows come out at the same time? I don't remember exactly. I don't know much otherwise about that crossover, but I can tell you I really enjoyed it. Uh-oh. CK didn't test like they were supposed to. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Very late this time. Oh my god, is it glitching out? Is it glitching out? Yeah, I think it glitched out. I'm gonna have to check the footage and see what actually ended up happening. Yep, it glitched out. It glitched out at the start, but I'm gonna cut those parts off so that way everything is legitimate. Alrighty. And that is it. Yep, I'll probably be watching more Trains in Elkhart for just a little while longer. Now. All right, now we'll go ahead and we'll take everything off screen. But before we get going, of course, because today was a very special day, let's bring Nani out for this sign off. Let's make it a little special tonight because, I mean, it's his day. I think he should be the star of our sign off tonight. Yeah, here's the sign off sequence. You'll probably also kind of get a behind the scenes look at our sign off sequence as to how how the sign off sequence all plays out and everything. Once again, yeah, that wheel torture thing. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed everything. So with that, we have officially come to the end of our Bubble Guppy's birthday extravaganza, our birthday spectacular, here on Plainfield TV and our weekly test show as usual. First of all, of course, I do want to thank Tom and Ben, of course, for joining us tonight. And of course, well, today really. Well, I want to thank Tom and Ben for joining us today as always. And of course, for being such great members of our show. It's always nice if we have them with us for a time like this. So thank you two again for being such great parts of our show. And we hope to bring you two back here on the network sometime soon. If we can't find another day, then, well, next Wednesday will definitely be when we'll see you two again. So thank you two, and hope you have a great night, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Alrighty. So there we go. Now we got Tom and Ben done. Now, a couple other things. Now, in terms of EMF, let's talk about that for just a quick moment before we get going. So let's see. K-Love went on Tuesday morning, so this is day 1. So it looks like we will be due for a weekend EMF test cycle again. So that means tomorrow and Friday I won't have to worry about worship or encouragement. Oh boy, me and Nani can both rest in peace, can both go to sleep in peace tonight. Well, I don't really know if Nani will, because I'm sure his show is actually continuing right now. Again, as I said, those 2 stories that we did live reactions to earlier this morning are actually on right now. And then there's actually going to be, as I said earlier, a montage of season 2 and of the first and second seasons, a couple of episodes from the first and second seasons. There'll be a season 2 episode first, and then season 1, then season 2, and then season 1, and then back to season 2 before Paw Patrol. And then as I see that tomorrow morning there's going to be 3 new stories that I have not yet seen. However, I'm actually going to wait on those till tomorrow night, because I actually do want to see those stories. But that depends on what the schedule actually is when I wake up. When I get up tomorrow morning, I'll see what the actual schedule is going into the 11 o'clock hour tomorrow night. At that point, at this time tomorrow night, they're probably going to do another. It's probably going to be another barrage of episodes, and then it's going to be another saga of me messing around with Yalik music and everything. Oh, nope, that's not the right. That is not the right clip. This is the right one. I was about to play the wrong one. Oh, I'm glad I found out. But of course, we'll have Nani with us as we say goodbye here for the night and then get ready to get going. So, to close out our birthday spectacular, of course, I do have some final things that I would like to say. I want to once again wish the Guppies a happy 13th birthday. 13 years since these little mermaid things, since these 6 lovely mermaid creatures first appeared on television. The first time was on this day back in 2011. I did not see the premiere. However, there were lots of other shows that I was into at the time, switching between them interchangeably. Dragon Tales had been on until August of 2010 on PBS, more specifically airing reruns after the series finished in 2005, from what I found out. I was into Jake and the Neverland Pirates. I don't even know if they're still making any episodes of that show. I'll probably have to do some research on that later. But that was another show I was into at the time as well. Even though the Bubble Guppies were actually my go-to show, I would actually still switch out. I would actually watch it more often than a lot of the other things. But in fact, at the same time too, I wasn't much of a game show fanatic back then, but yeah, I was more of a Bubble Guppies fan than a game show fan. But now, looking at the future and in the present, pretty much now those roles have basically flipped. I'm now more of a game show fanatic than a Bubble Guppies fanatic, considering that I've gotten much older and that the format change pretty much sealed the fate of the series at that point. But then, of course, 2013 was when the show, in my case, skyrocketed in popularity. Well, it was for me specifically, as I would actually as I would watch the show more often. So, and of course I would actually be introduced to many favorites of mine, including Construction Site. That was actually one of my favorite ones. In fact, there's actually there's like so many favorite episodes of mine of this show that literally there's like too many to count. I think like about a quarter of all the episodes, as far as I know. I think about a quarter of the entire series I actually like. Yeah, a quarter of of all of those 129 episodes, a quarter of that I actually love. I actually like them. There's a few from season 1 that I enjoy. I think there's like 2 from the second. There's about, I think, 3 from the third season, including the Puppy in the Ring, I think double-length movie special I think that was a 45-minute special instead of a full hour. So I think what Nick did when they aired it is they actually did they actually split the whole thing into like commercial breaks for broadcast. However, now that I have the actual special on DVD and of course some samples of other episodes, I would actually love to relive it. I relived the whole thing. So then going into 2016, I did enjoy the show and I kept enjoying it. But then by October 2016, after the season 4 finale, many thought that that was going to be the end of the series because I had seen that many sources were saying that season 4's Halloween special would be considered the series finale. However, I, of course, as I mentioned, did get a big surprise in September 2019 when I saw that it was coming back with new episodes, and in fact, they were bringing a new Guppy along with. I was actually very hyped for their return, but upon seeing season 5 episode about a year later, I didn't care too much for the new update. I didn't care for the new format, and that was probably what affected the ratings because there was 1.2 million people watching the season 4 finale when it premiered, and then when the new season came, it got down to 0.6. And then the lowest rating was actually that Bandit episode later on in the 6th season, and I think it was the low ratings. Well, low ratings, low ratings, change in format, amount of content available for reruns, I think were all the reasons why the Guppy's fates were sealed at that point. So, while we may not see new adventures with these mermaid creatures ever again, they hold a very very special place in my heart. They really do. And if the show even continues into the next, and if they continue airing reruns of this thing into the next decade, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing if they keep this show on the air into the coming decade, into the 2030s. I'm going to be amazed if they do that. But again, at least I have samples of the episode. At least I have some of the episodes on DVD. So of course, if I want to relive the show, at least if they're not on the Nick Jr. or Pluto TV channels, I can just pop in one of the discs into the computer and just relive the past and all that good stuff. But then again, regardless, they hold a special place in my heart. So once again, we give a very happy birthday to these Guppy friends of mine. So we give a very happy birthday to these Guppy friends of mine, and and I don't know what else to say. But again, I've been thinking about what could be next. Maybe I could take them on another big adventure of some sorts. I had dreams of that actually, but that's probably not going to happen. But if it ever does, then I could maybe draw up a plan or something like that. But whatever. So anyway, with that said, that is it for our extravaganza. And we hope that you will join us again tomorrow as we bring you our Backyard Baseball live program starting at 5 o'clock. And then, of course, the college evening class is going to come in the following hour. Oh, frick. And then, let's see. And then the next game tomorrow, the Blackhawks and the Oilers, that starts at 8. In fact, I believe we will be able to make it back here on time. But I think we'll probably miss the first half hour to hour of the game. And then I think maybe that night, maybe tomorrow night, we'll just take care of Wheel of Fortune because we won't be able to do it on Saturday. We'll just get it taken care of tomorrow night. So that's really what I want to do. So until that point, we now conclude our broadcast day. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to let Regis Philbin close us out here. So with that said, now from all of us at Plainfield TV and Highland Now, and of course my lovely birthday guppy friends. We wish all of you a very wonderful night. And now, Regis Philbin, take us off the air.